In this class you will learn how to attract effectively new invitees to Binance. This is a really exciting class because the more people you can get sign up to Binance, the more money you can potentially earn. Really practical and interesting details for you. First, let's go through what will we cover in this class. First, I'll quickly show you what not to do, 5 beginner mistakes, because I have seen thousands of people starting their affiliate marketing careers and I know what are typical beginner mistakes, and if you avoid them, your progress will be faster. Second, I will help you to define your audience, because this will also define what kind of content you will create and how you will speak in your videos, so it's really important. Third, I help you to understand the customer life cycle, because in my affiliate marketing career, this has been probably the most important things that has probably made me the most money when I have understood the customer life cycle. Like if I would have understood this since the beginning, I would have made much more money much earlier. So this is really interesting stuff. Then I will give you lots of practical tips to get more referrals. Referrals meaning that people who sign up to Binance using your link, and then you will start earning commissions. And fifth, I have of course many real life examples prepared for you. Make sure to watch this class until the end, because I have saved some of the most helpful stuff for the end of this class, so you really don't want to miss this out. But first we will go through 5 beginner mistakes to avoid it. And I have seen so many beginners committing to these mistakes, and I have also committed some of these mistakes myself when I was getting started, so I want you to have results faster, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. First, don't just spam your affiliate links everywhere. You will get banned, you will not look good, and you don't get good results by doing this. I wanted to mention this because whenever I go to Facebook groups, for example, that are related to cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, or when I go to Twitter, there are always people spamming their links, their affiliate links, referral links, and all this kind of stuff. It's not a good practice. You are not going to make good money by doing that. So that is a waste of time. Second, don't try too many platforms at the same time, especially if you are starting out alone. Focus on one platform instead of many platforms. People who focus on one, they get results much faster, in my experience of helping thousands of people to get started with affiliate marketing. Third, don't expect big results too fast, because I've seen so many people getting started, and when they expect that they are going to become rich quick or make tons of money in a couple of weeks, then they get disappointed, because that's usually not the reality. Of course, everything is possible, I'm not telling that, but if you expect too much too fast, the chances are that you would get disappointed. So it's better to understand that your results will grow exponentially. Beginning will be slow, and then you will start earning more and more money all the time. And that's of course related to number 4, quitting too early. Don't quit. The only way to fail is to quit. If you never quit, you can just succeed, because every piece of content gives you data. Every piece of content that you publish moves you forward. So never quit, always move forward. And of course, some people don't have any strategy, and that's of course not a good idea. In this video, I will give you a couple of ideas how you can have an effective strategy to get more referrals. And remember, beginning is often slow, but your income can grow exponentially. You remember from our first class that in 9-to-5 job, the income growth is often linear, but when you do affiliate marketing, beginning is slow, but then it grows usually exponentially, and the longer you continue, the higher and higher your income will grow. It's this exponential growth, right? Slow takeoff and then acceleration, and then it goes to the moon. But in my experience, many people don't see this accelerated growth because of one reason. They quit here, They expect to make thousands of dollars with a couple of clicks of a button, and then they quit, You just continue, and then you will enjoy this exponential growth. Never quit until you have achieved this exponential growth and life-changing results. And there are 3 steps to success. First, you define your audience. Who are you talking to? Second, you pick a platform that we also talked in the 3rd class. Pick a platform, for example, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Pick one of them. And then follow a strategy. We will talk about having an effective strategy in this class and also in the upcoming classes in 7 and 6. I will give you lots of practical ideas in those classes as well, so make sure you don't miss out. And we will go through each step one by one. But first, I want to give you also a bonus step. Give bonuses. People love bonuses and they are more likely to take action. I will give you lots of practical ideas how you can give bonuses for your audience, because that will increase the conversions, meaning meaning that people who see your content and who sign up to Binance, it will increase those signups really dramatically if you start using bonuses. And more sign-up of course means that you will earn much more money in the process. But first, let's start by defining your audience. And a great thing for you and me is that the potential audience for Binance is really wide. There are Bitcoiners, cryptocurrency enthusiasts, NFT enthusiasts, investors, young people, old people. It's worldwide in many different languages. So this gives you and I a lot of options who we can market to. But now when you want to define your audience, it's really important to understand that you are going to talk differently for different types of people. And the more in detail you can define who is your ideal customer, ideal person in your audience, the easier it will be to create your content. So you can answer questions such as what are their interests, what do they want to achieve, are they newbies, are they experienced crypto enthusiasts, are they beginners or advanced traders, do they prefer spot trading or futures trading. And the style of your content will be defined the type of your audience. You can, for example, pause this video right now and write down a couple of details about a potential person in your audience who is like your ideal customer for you. I will give you an example from my own audience in a moment, but first let me ask you a question. If you have this audience, you can see people are really casual and relaxed clothes, they are smiling, like not really formal, right? If you are talking to this audience, comparing that you are talking to this kind of people are wearing suits, most people are looking quite serious here. You can see it seems like it's some serious business conference versus this one, right? I think you are talking a little bit differently and those people are in a little bit different mindset. So if you want to sell something to these people compared to these people, your approach needs to be a little bit different, right? Like they understand a different language. Also, if you are talking to old people or young people, your language is going to be different. Or if you talk to beginners, it needs to be really simple. It needs to be so simple that even a 7-year-old kid could understand. But if you talk to some advanced Bitcoiners, they may already understand advanced words and all this kind of special language that we use in cryptocurrency space. So I wanted to give you an example from my own audience to help you to define your audience as well. So in my audience, most of the people are young, 18 to 34-year-old male. They are newbies and beginners with crypto. They usually don't have a lot of experience. Most of them have started with cryptocurrencies last year or this year, and some of them haven't even started with crypto yet. They want to make money online using their smartphones or laptops, but they prefer to use a phone more than a laptop. I have asked it many times from my audience and they always say they prefer using a phone. And they like simple and beginner friendly things, not too complicated things. And sometimes when I have created more advanced tutorials, then I don't get a good response for that. But when I create very beginner friendly, very simple tutorials, then my audience loves it, especially if they can do it on their phone. And then they don't want that there are big investments required. In fact, many of them want to do things for free. So I can show how they can earn Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for free, and then they can earn even more money on Binance. And these are just a couple of points that I know about my audience. There is even more details, but the more details you can write about your audience, the better, because that will always help you when you create your own content. You can talk directly to them, right? Once you have defined your audience, you will move to step number 2, and that is pick a platform where you will be promoting Binance. And it can be YouTube, Google, search engines. You can do blogging and search engine optimization to get your blogs ranked on Google. Then you can choose also Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and I recommend again, start by focusing on one platform. Focus. And I tell this many times because I see so many beginners starting with so many platforms. They spread themselves too thin and they don't achieve results. And then there are people who focus on one platform and they get so much faster results. Personally, I focus mainly on YouTube at the moment, and here are a couple of reasons. There is more than 1 billion hours watched daily on YouTube, and it's growing all the time. Second, there are over 2.3 billion monthly users. That's already more than 30% of the global population, including all the babies and grandpas and grandmas. 30% of the whole global population, completely massive. And it's the second most popular website in the world after Google, of course. And now some beginners are thinking like, should they focus on YouTube or Google in the beginning. And here are a couple of arguments why I think YouTube is better for beginners. First of all, it has less competition. I have done both and I see that YouTube has much less competition. On Google, on the other hand, there is more competition, and competition is bad because if there is, for example, other websites ranked higher than you, then you lose the traffic. On YouTube, on the other hand, the competition make work in your favor because you may get into suggested videos. So when people are watching other Binance videos, your videos can show up in the suggested videos. And fourth, getting ranked on Google requires much more technical knowledge. On YouTube, you don't need so much technical knowledge. You can start simply by using your smartphone, and there are YouTubers who are making even millions of dollars simply by using their smartphone. So of course the potential is huge, and that's why I think YouTube is much better for beginners. It's also really established platform. It's much more established than, for example, TikTok, that is sometimes banning people without any reason. And I think there are many benefits of promoting Binance on YouTube. First of all, there are millions of people worldwide who come to YouTube and they search for information about Bitcoin, Binance and crypto. They are already interested in this stuff and they come to YouTube, and then your videos can show up there. And it's really easy to show things on YouTube because usually it's long form video content, like over 10 minutes. Compare that to Instagram, where you have one photo or a couple of photos where you can show. It's much harder. Or blog, you can of course put in a blog, for example, you can embed the video or you can put images, but of course it takes much more time and it requires much more technical knowledge. On TikTok you can only create shorter videos, and also the conversion, so people who watch your videos on TikTok versus who sign up to Binance, it's not so good as on YouTube. So there are a couple of arguments why I personally love to promote Binance on YouTube. And of course it's also a great platform to build trust, because people need to have trust if they are going to put their own money on Binance. Trust is everything. And when you talk with somebody in YouTube video, for example 10 minutes, and they watch a couple of your videos, they are more likely to trust you and put their money into Binance, start using Binance platform. Some experts say that the more time some people spend with you, the more money they are willing to spend, right? So of course on YouTube you have much higher chances to spend more time with people than on many other platforms. Next we are going to talk about customer lifecycle and how you can understand your viewer, individual viewers, because you may have a YouTube channel and you have a specific audience, but then you may have 100 videos and they are a little bit different type of videos and targeted from a little bit different person. So it's really important to understand what is your viewer looking for and what does the viewer want to achieve, and you understand this customer lifecycle that I will show you right now. I want to show you two images that help you to understand this. Here is the first one, customer lifestyle marketing. First part is awareness. This is when people hear about Binance, they understand that okay, there is such thing called Binance. Second part is when they start researching. They are like, hey, what is this Binance all about? Like, what do they provide and how does it benefit me? Almost this research. And then they do the comparison. Perhaps they compare Binance to their previous experiences or the other cryptocurrency exchanges, or they compare Binance. Then they select, they decide, okay, Binance is good, and then they do a purchase, they sign up to Binance, they start trading, they start using products, and then they get the good experience, they become loyal customers, and then hopefully they will also share it to their friend, and then their friend will also go through the same cycle. They become aware of Binance, they do the research, they compare, they select it, and then again the same. So this is how Binance can grow further and further and further, because friends always recommend it to everybody. And this is probably how you and I also joined Binance. You can go back your own research time when you became aware of it. Where did you hear about it? How did you start doing the research? Did you go to YouTube or Google, or where did you research? Did you compare it to other financial institutions that you have used or other cryptocurrency exchanges? What were the main criteria that made you to decide that hey, this is a great platform? And how was your experience? What made it good and what made you to start promoting to everybody else as well? Think about your own progress. That will also help you to promote Binance to others. So to show you another image to help you understand this even further. So here are 5 phases: awareness, consideration, purchase, retention and advocacy. I wanted to show this to you for a couple of reasons. First of all, this illustrates how awareness and consideration may occur because of many reasons. For example, they may hear about Binance through word of mouth, even online ads, through email, through PPC, to pay-per-click advertising, social media ads, reviews, blog, media. So there are many channels that you can use and create awareness and also consideration. When people start to think about it, they usually go to blogs, they go to YouTube, they go to Google, they go to different platforms where they will see people's experiences, and eventually they will do the purchase. Then they will join forums and so on and so forth. However, they can also read forums in this consideration and awareness phase, and they can also join social networks also here. And of course here they also start promoting to other people if they are happy with it. They start telling to their friends, hey, I'm happy about this Binance, perhaps you would also like it, and so on and so forth. So that's how Binance will grow further and further. If we want to put this in a nutshell, there are essentially 3 steps of becoming a Binance user. First is awareness. A person hears about Binance and they learn that there is even such a thing as Binance. Then second thing is when they start considering, should I join Binance? Is it good? Is it worth it? All of these questions people go through. And then third is conversion. They sign up to Binance and they start using it. And now you are asking, well, how does this apply to me as a Binance affiliate? Well, you will learn this in a moment, but first I will give you one practical application. When you promote Binance, not all views are equal. If you get views when people are just about to join Binance, they are in the end of consideration phase, just before converting, and you can show up with your content there, then you are going to get much more referrals. If you get, for example, 1000 views for the people who are in awareness phase, they have hardly even heard about Binance. Comparing to people who are already in consideration phase, you will get much more sign up and referrals when they are already in this consideration phase, right? And when you create your content, it's important to understand which part of the cycle is your viewer. Have they just become aware of Binance? Are they already considering? Or are they already perhaps Binance members and you want to help them to use Binance? I want to give you 2 practical examples to help you to evaluate this and understand this in a practical level. Which one will convert better into new signups out of these 2 contents? If you create a video or a blog post with the title, what is Bitcoin and how does it work? Versus, is Binance good for beginners? Which one is going to give you more sign-up? Let's say that both of them get 1000 views. Which one is going to give you more sign-ups to Binance? Let's go through this. The first one is for people who look for information, you know? They want to understand what is Bitcoin, how does it work? They are not asking questions about Binance at this point. They simply want to look for information. They want to get educated. The second one is for people who are about to join Binance. So obviously the second one is going to convert better. However, this does not mean that you shouldn't create this kind of content. What is Bitcoin and how does it work? I think it's a really valuable content as well, and this may get much more views for you and likes and shares and all this kind of metrics. But the reason I want to give you this example is to understand that all views are not equal. If you want to get sign up, you need to be strategic and you need to understand what type of people usually are signing up to Binance, right? Both of these content are great and they can give you a lot of signups, but you need to understand the customer life cycle. Then the second example, how to withdraw money from Binance. Let's say you create a YouTube video, or how to join Binance. I think it's really obvious because the first one is for people who are likely already Binance members. Of course, they may still be in a consideration phase where they are thinking that perhaps I should use Binance, but before I use it, I want to learn how to withdraw. But the chances are that they are already Binance users and they want to learn how they can withdraw their money from the platform. The second one is for people who already want to join Binance and they just need that last push. They want to see the clicks, how to sign up. So this kind of content will likely convert really well. But again, I'm not saying that you should only create this kind of content, how to join Binance or is Binance good for beginners. I have created also videos how to withdraw money from Binance, and I also create what is Bitcoin and why is it better in my personal opinion than government currencies. I create both of those. I simply wanted to underline why it's so important to understand your audience and your viewers, what they are thinking, because you can talk them in a specific way. And this is personally my YouTube strategy. First, I find a keyword that people are looking for. I look at the metrics. I use those tools that I showed you in class 3. Then I create a YouTube video based on that keyword. I publish a video targeting that keyword and I get ranked on YouTube under that keyword. A person clicks your video on YouTube, you know, they are searching for that. I know that there is a demand. Then I create the video, it's there on the search. Person clicks that video and they join Binance through your link. Really simple process. process, but it works. And by the way, this works on Google too, because people are also doing their research on Google. And this is the benefit of Google and YouTube, because people often come to these platforms when they are just about to sign up. On Instagram, on TikTok and Twitter, people usually become aware of something. Well, for example, oh, what is Binance? And then they go to do their research on YouTube and Google, and then your video can show up, and then you give the final push, they sign up to Binance, you start earning commissions, right? Now I want to give you 3 real life examples of using this strategy. First, I target keywords where people search for mobile apps to earn Bitcoin. Then I mention Binance as one of those apps, because there are a couple of ways how people can earn Bitcoin. For example, through Binance savings platform, and of course they can buy Bitcoin, and there are many benefits of Binance related to Bitcoin. And then people sign up through my link and start using Bitcoin. So this kind of list type of posts often get a lot of views, where you list, for example, 5 apps to earn Bitcoin or 10 apps to earn Bitcoin. Or on this kind of list of posts, they generally get a lot of views. However, the conversions from views to signups is not so high, of course, because you mention many apps. So when you mention many apps, some people may get confused, like, hey, okay, which one should I use? And you know, that's why it's also good to create specific videos where you talk only about Binance. But these kind of videos can be good for getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. And notice that these people may not know about Binance before. They are just looking for apps where they can get Bitcoin, right? And now they become aware. So it's the first phase of the customer life cycle, of course. But still, some people may jump from awareness to consideration and purchase, like this. When you explain quickly about Binance, you tell sign up and they go to Binance. But the conversion rate is not going to be as high with this one as it can be with Binance reviews. Because when people are searching for keywords such as Binance review, is Binance safe, is Binance legit, these people, they already know about Binance. They are considering, should I join Binance? Is it safe? Is it legit? What are other people saying about it? Perhaps before looking at this video, they have seen another content that says 5 apps to earn Bitcoin, and some of them was Binance, and then they start searching for Binance review. Now they just need that final push to sign up. These people are already on the fence of joining. They just need that final push from you. You tell, yes, Binance is great. You tell your experience, you show a little bit of numbers, and you tell that yes, you can join, it's safe, it's legit, and you give the reasons there, you list the benefits, and then they will join. You will start earning money. They will be happy as Binance users. That being said, this type of review keywords are generally really competitive, because every good affiliate marketer understands that review keywords convert really well. So every great Binance affiliate often creates this kind of reviews, and that's why there is a lot of competition on those keywords on Google and YouTube. And unless you have a lot of authority on your channel or your website, it may be really hard to get ranked on top. So that's also another argument why you should also create different type of content than only reviews, right? And especially now, there will be competition for these types of keywords, because I mentioned it here with you on this Binance Affiliate Rewards Bootcamp. Many people are probably going to create this kind of videos, and there is going to be so much competition. That's why it's a good idea to also target other types of keywords. If you search for Binance review on YouTube, you can see, for example, this one has more than 60,000 subscribers. You can see right here. Second one has more than 100,000 subscribers. You can see. Then the third one, more than 600,000 subscribers. So you understand that if you have, let's say, 5 or 1,000 subscribers, it may be really hard to get ranked under this type of keywords. Third example is Binance, and then insert feature. Let me explain you what I mean. For example, Binance staking, Binance earn, Binance mining. When you create these types of videos, these people may have already heard of a specific feature on Binance, and they may already be Binance users. You know, perhaps they have already signed up, and now they are looking, what is Binance taking? How does it work? How does Binance earn? Wait, what is this mining inside Binance? You understand, like these 3 examples, people are in a little bit different phase of a customer life cycle. Here they are perhaps in the awareness phase, right? Here they are already considering, and here they are probably already users. Of course, not all of the viewers, but many of them are likely already Binance users. But you can always show Binance features to your audience to get those people to join who are not yet members. Let me give you an example from my own channel. So I have more than 140,000 subscribers, and of course not all of them are already Binance members. So whenever I create a new video about Binance, there are some people who are going to join no matter matter what type of Binance video it is, whether it's Binance Staking or Binance Earn or that kind of videos, some people will join, right? But of course, specific videos like Binance Review, they can convert better from viewer to Binance customer. And you can see on my playlist Earn Money on Binance, where I currently have more than 63 videos, that I create all types of videos about Binance. I don't only create videos where they are just about to join Binance. I create all type of videos. Binance peer-to-peer trading tutorials, Binance Liquid Swap, Binance Dual Investment, how to withdraw money from Binance to bank account, how to deposit money to Binance, Binance Futures trading tutorials, Binance Savings, how to use Binance on smartphone apps. So you will see all kinds of Binance tutorials. So make sure you are not limited on one type of content, but you create many types of content for your audience. Don't only focus on getting signups, help also people to use Binance. So create those tutorials that I explain here. Binance Staking, Binance Earn, Binance Mining, and all these kind of different features that people can use on Binance. And in class 3 I showed you how to find keywords on YouTube that people search for. You could use YouTube tools, for example vidIQ TubeBuddy. You can go to YouTube search and they suggest keywords for you. You remember alphabet soup technique from our class 3. You can take a look at other people's channels and take a look at what is already working. You can come to my and other Binance affiliates channel and see what we are creating, get some ideas. After you have published your videos, of course, YouTube Analytics, they will show you. YouTube will tell you in front of your eyes what works and what doesn't work. So YouTube Analytics is really powerful. Now let's talk a little bit about TikTok. TikTok is one of the most downloaded apps in the world and it's massively growing. It's relatively new, but it has become ultra popular within a short period of time. Most of the videos are short, usually 10 to 60 seconds. Maximum is now 3 minutes. It used to be only 60 seconds maximum, but they extended the length a little bit. It's the easiest platform to get views as a beginner. This is based on my and many other people's experience. If you want to get a lot of views fast, TikTok is definitely the easiest one for that at the moment. Personally, I got millions of views and over 10,000 followers within 1 month of using the platform actively. However, you remember that views are not equal, and even though I was getting millions of views on TikTok, 1 million views from TikTok was less valuable than 1,000 views sometimes on YouTube. So you need to understand that views are not equal. It depends on how targeted those views are. You can download TikTok on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. There are more than 1 billion downloads on Google Play Store and you can get familiar with the app. It's a really easy platform and you will get familiar really fast with it. And here is the 3-step strategy you can use. Hook, story, offer. You know, TikTok is a fast-paced, fast-tempo platform. There is all the time happening, people are scrolling, so you need to be fast. First 3 seconds of the video, you need to hook person's attention. Then you tell a story, so you tell something interesting related to Binance. And then it's the offer, tell people to go to your profile and click the link in your profile to go to Binance. I will give you 3 examples for your content to get your creative juices flowing, so you can then create your own kind of ideas. Let's use this hook, story, offer model, and I came out with 3 videos that you could create to promote Binance. For example, the hook could be: did you know that over 150 million people use Bitcoin already? Then people are like, wow, so many, it's more than the population of my country. And they are like, wow, big numbers usually catch attention. Second, you tell a story, so you explain the benefits of Bitcoin and how easy it is to get Bitcoin on Binance. You can say, do you want to be one of those 150 million people who already own Bitcoin, or do you want to be part of this revolution, or whatever words you want to use? And then you tell your offer, go to my TikTok profile, sign up to Binance with my bonus that we are going to talk about in a moment, and get Bitcoin today. This is just one idea. Let's take second example. Again, hook, story, offer. Hook can be $80 billion in a day, and you are showing the Binance derivatives trading volume. It can be even more, even $100 billion in a day, and people are again like, what? And then they are glued in their phone and they are looking at you, and then you explain how massive is Binance and how users can benefit when they are using Binance. You can explain there are millions of users, and then you can have your offer. Wanna have your own piece of the pie of this $80 billion? Go to my TikTok profile and click the link to sign up for free to Binance. A really simple formula, right? Then a third example, again, hook, story, offer. You can always use this. You can use this as a hook. You show your phone, you say, I earn money every single day with this mobile app. Then people are like, hey, what mobile app? Tell us more. And then you tell a story. Explain how Binance works, explain how you make money with Binance, and then in the end you say, do you also want to make money on your phone? Go to my TikTok profile, click the link to get my special bonus to Binance, and you have something special for your TikTok followers. From these three examples, you understand that it doesn't need to be anything complicated. You just have this hook, story, offer. You repeat the process over and over again and you will see people signing up to Binance through your link. But of course, it's also important to educate people how to use Binance and not only focus on signups. These three examples, they focus on getting signups. But after you have got these signups, then it's important to get those people into active users, and we are going to talk about that also more in detail in class 6, which is the next one in this affiliate rewards bootcamp. Instagram is also a wonderful platform and many similar strategies work on Instagram as on TikTok. Hook, story, offer. It's a fast platform, so you put your Binance affiliate link to your profile or a link to a landing page where you explain more about Binance. This may give higher conversions, higher quality referrals, higher quality people who sign up because you have a chance to explain more in a landing page. However, if you don't have technical knowledge to create a landing page, it's like a specific web page where you explain more about it, then you can just put a direct link from your Instagram to Binance and that also works fine. And have a call to action in your profile. For example, click the link below to join the biggest crypto platform in the world. And then you post Bitcoin and crypto content. You show, for example, some numbers, statistics, anything that is interesting for your audience who are interested in Bitcoin and crypto. And essentially you do what is already proven to work on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram and other platforms. Get ideas from others. So see what is already popular on the platform and create similar content with your own twist. You never want to just copy and paste. It's never a good idea. It's not a good business practice, right? You want to get ideas and then you want to have your own twist so people recognize, aha, this is your content. Let's say if your name is James, they understand this is James content. They already see, you know, you have some own personal twist there that makes it unique and special for your audience, right? But you can get a lot of ideas from professionals, people who are already succeeding, so you don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? And always once you have published the content, you will have more data and you know what works the best for your audience because each audience will be a little bit different. And if you only get ideas from others, that may not be the best strategy in the long term. In my personal opinion, the best data that you can get is from YouTube analytics or Instagram analytics or whatever analytics you are using, whatever platform you are using, because that analytics shows you what works for your audience, what gives you the most views, most subscribers, more everything. So use those analytics, use that data to your advantage and create more content like what is working and less of what is not working, right? On Instagram, if you are starting out, you can search there. There is a search bar. You can search hashtag Binance, hashtag crypto, hashtag Bitcoin, see what people are creating. Or you can go to Binance profile and then you can search for related profiles and you can follow, for example, 20 crypto profiles and get ideas from them all the time. Follow them, see what they are publishing, see what is getting a lot of views for them, see what people are asking in their comments, and soon you will have unlimited ideas for your Instagram content. And repetition, this is the key to marketing. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You repeat the same message to your audience because it takes on average 7 touch points before someone takes action. For some people it may take even 15 or even 20 touch points. Some people, they sign up immediately, 1 touch point, they become a customer. But on average we talk about 7 touch points. So you need to repeat. And how you can apply this is that promote Binance a lot instead of just once. You know, some people, they publish one piece of content and they are like, this doesn't work, I go back to my 9-to-5 job or whatever. You know, they are like this. I have seen this so many times, you know, so many people, they publish a couple of pieces of content, they say affiliate marketing doesn't work, I quit. I've seen so many times. Well, it's not supposed to work, you know, it's not supposed to work if you try once, twice, thrice, even 5 times, 6 times. It's not supposed to work so fast. This is not how marketing works. You need to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again from different angles, from different perspectives, from different viewpoints, until people start signing up to Binance, until the message goes through. And again, some people will need more than 10 touch points until they convert. Think about your own decisions whenever you buy something. Do you just hear about something for the first time and you immediately buy it, right? Do you see some Instagram post, some random person posting there, and you immediately buy? Of course not. You see it a couple of times, then you look at reviews, then you buy it. Especially if you are putting in a lot of money, you know? Think about when people buy cars. They don't just see a car advertisement on TV and they immediately go and buy it. You know, they usually make comparisons. It takes several touch points to make that decision, right? And I want to show this Binance playlist as a good example. You know, there are more than 60 videos, and some people might be saying, hey Robert, but why are you creating so many videos about the same thing? More than 60 videos about Binance. Why on earth would you create that? Why isn't just one video enough? They should already understand to sign up to Binance. It's so great, right? No, they don't sign up when they hear for the first time. Some people may sign up, yes, but most of the people don't. Here are 3 benefits of creating a Binance playlist. You can also do this on your own channel. When people watch a playlist, they are likely to watch more videos instead of one video. You know, when somebody's on a playlist, they may watch one video, second video, third video. This gives more touch points and the chance of signing up are much higher. And this gives, of course, more conversions, more referrals, and also afterwards, after they have signed up, if they continue watching that playlist, it helps to educate them. So this gives higher quality conversions, because getting people to sign up to Binance through your link, that is just one thing. But the second thing is to get them to use it actively. That's when you start earning those commissions, because when they sign up, if they don't do anything, you don't earn anything. But when they start using it actively, then you start earning money automatically every single day. So that's the benefit of Binance playlist. When you create this kind of content that people can look, it creates higher conversions, and then they get educated about the platform. There are so many benefits, right? Now we will move to super practical tips that will give you higher conversions, so more signups through your link. These tips are proven to work in my life and in other affiliates' lives, so these are ultra powerful, and I highly recommend you listen closely, take notes, and start using these with your own marketing. The first thing is that provide some bonuses. People are much more likely to sign up through your link if you will provide some sort of extra. Here are a couple of ideas. First, you can provide a Binance trading fee discount. I will show you in a moment how you can create it through your Binance account. It's very easy, very simple. Second, you can also provide some sort of welcome offer on Binance. For example, some time ago, people who have been part of the Binance affiliate content program, they have been providing up to $100 welcome offer that we can share with our audiences. And I have noticed that this has significantly improved conversions. More people have been signing up. So make sure to be part of Binance affiliate content program, because they often give you additional incentives. Third, you can give some extra support from you. I have used this often with also other affiliate programs, and it has worked well, because if you are creating content, you have a lot of followers, they feel special if they can talk to you directly through private messages or something like that. They're like, wow, we are talking to this celebrity, because in your audience's eyes, you are like a celebrity because you are publishing content there and people are looking at it. So this definitely helps you to get more conversions. I will give you soon a couple of ideas how you can do that. And then of course you can create, for example, some trading guide or some other type of bonus. It can also be a video course with 7 videos where you each day walk people through how to use Binance. I'm going to discuss more about this also in the upcoming lessons, but just giving some extra, almost no matter what it is, it increases conversions. So you can get really creative. What would be interesting for people who want to sign up to Binance through your link? What kind of extra and bonus could you provide for them? I want to spend a few more words on this trading fee discount. I will show you how to create it, and also how you can provide extra support for your referrals, because this is something that you can do for 100% free. You don't need to invest money on this. You can simply do it on your mobile phone. You can talk with people, and it can be really helpful. I have noticed from my own experience. So the minimum what I recommend for you and for everybody is that at the very least you support people in your comment sections, whether you are doing blogging, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whichever platform you are using, reply and help people in your comment section. This has many benefits. First of all, it boosts the algorithm. More people will see your content because of it. Second, it encourages more people leave comments, which boosts algorithm even more. And third, once you answer to one person, hundreds and even thousands of people can see your reply over the time course. So with one reply, you are helping a lot of people. So make sure that you reply people in the comment section. You see that I still do it, even though I have more than 140,000 subscribers, and for example this video with more than 116,000 views and hundreds of comments, you can see that I still reply all of the comments personally. So if you have a couple of hundred or couple of thousand subscribers, you can easily reply comments, and I highly recommend that you do it. Replying comments also build trust with your audience because they see that there is a real person helping and you care about your audience. And then there are more personalized ways. Answering comment section is a minimum, but if you want to provide something more, then you can, for example, do a Q&A sections, so questions and answers. You can do this in many ways. For example, you can ask your audience beforehand if they have some questions, and then you can go through those in a questions and answers video. Or you can say that during a specific day at a specific time you will go live and you will receive questions from your audience, for example for 1 hour, and then you will be answering them live. So this gives some extra trust and support, and this can definitely boost your conversions. But then also, if you want to go even further, you can provide even personalized support, one-on-one support through WhatsApp or email. And I can pretty much guarantee that this will improve conversions, because if people can get the personal touch with you, that increases the trust and people are much more likely to take action. Of course, you can also use Telegram, and you can also use Facebook Messenger, or you can even create groups, for example on WhatsApp, Telegram or Facebook groups. So then again, people can join your group, for example Binance support group or whatever you want to call it, and there people will be able to ask you questions and you will answer them personally. That way you can also help many people at the same time. Whatever strategy out of these you choose, I'm sure that it will improve your conversions. I'm 100% sure about that. Second, split commission rate. I'm going to show you how to do this and what does it mean and how does it work on Binance. Because with Binance affiliate program, you will earn up to 50% commissions for your referrals trading fees, right? But now you can split the commission between your referrals, and this encourages more people to join through your link. I want to show you how to create it, because this is a really powerful strategy that is proven to work. Now when you come to Binance, you will be able to set this up through your referral section. So you hover your mouse right here, then you click here referral, and then you will land on this page right here. This is your referral dashboard at the moment. The next step is to click here, change referral settings. Then there is a yellow button, add new referral. So you click this one right here, and now you will be able to choose here how much of your commission do you want to share with your referrals. Let me give you an example. If you are sharing 0% and you are getting 50% commission, if your referrals pays $100 trading fees and you get 50% out of 100, you earn $50, right? And then the Binance takes the rest $50 of those fees. But now if you want to encourage people to join through your link, you can share anything from 5, 10, 15 or 20% with your friend. So let me give you another example. If you share, for example, 20% with your friend and you get 30%, let's say again that your friend pays $100 in trading fees. Now out of those $100, 30% will be for you, so you will get $30, then 20% will be for your friend, so he will get back $20, and then Binance will take that rest $50. So that's how it works. You can share some of your commission with your referrals, and this definitely increases conversions because people will have a direct financial incentive to join through your link. They will save money when they use your link to sign up. And it's of course obvious that the higher percentage you share with your audience, the higher the conversion rate will be. On the other hand, keep in mind that if you are earning 50% commission, of course that's the highest, but you can increase conversions with your audience. You can evaluate which one is the best for your situation. But of course, sharing 20% gives the highest conversion rate. And be sure to inform people about it so they understand what does it mean. Here you can also make many of these different links. So you can put, for example, if you want to share 20% on Instagram, you can type here note Instagram. Then you can create another link, for example, for Twitter with 10%. Or let's say you are only promoting on Twitter, you can create, for example, for a specific month, you put for yourself a note, Twitter March, and then you click here save. And once you have clicked save and you have created it, you will be able to copy the links right here and you can share it with your audience. And you can get really creative with this. You can create limited time campaigns, because I can tell you from my experience and other people's experiences, if there is a limited time, it really works. I can tell you from my own and other people's experiences that limited time offers, they work really well. For example, you can say you give 20% discount for the first 100 referrals, just to give you some ideas, or 20% discount until the end of this month, or 20% discount for signing up to your email list. So then when people sign up, you get their email address, you can contact them many times and educate them about Binance, but then you give them as a bonus this 20% discount. And again, you can get really creative. Here are just a couple of ideas, but you can create your own campaigns with your own best ideas for your audience. And usually when there is this kind of scarcity, limited time or limited amount, people are much more likely to take action. If people feel like, okay, this offer is forever, I can take this maybe next month or maybe a couple of months, I will think about it, they are not so likely to take action. But if you give like, okay, 20% discount at the end of this month or only for 100% referrals, people are like, whoa, I need to take action. So they sign up to Binance much more likely. You probably know this from your own experience as well. And then you can segment your referral links, because as you saw, you can create many different links for different platforms. You can put notes for yourself. So you can segment referral links, for example, between different platforms. So campaign, if you are having, for example, some April campaign on YouTube or Christmas campaign on Twitter, you can put there a note for yourself and then you can use that specific referral link. This has, of course, several benefits. First of all, it helps you to create targeted campaigns, and then you can analyze your results more in detail, because you see, aha, Christmas campaign worked really well, or New Year's campaign with 15% discount worked really well. You will see, instead of using one link always, this kind of more targeted gives you more data and more information what works the best for your audience. And then you can use this information in the future and you can create more of what works well and less of what doesn't work, right? You know that with marketing, the more you test, the better, because the more data you get, the better campaigns you will be able to create and the more people you will get sign up to Binance and become active users. And you can create customized links for specific content and specific landing pages, as we discussed in previous classes. Example, this Binance Earn. If you want to get people directly to Binance Earn, you can use this type of link. You remember there are three parts. First, there is a link. So in this case, you will see here under the earn, then this question mark ref equal, and then your referral code in the end. And if you watched the previous class, you remember that you can use this pretty much for any page on Binance. This can give a better flow from your content to signing up and using Binance, which can again increase your commissions. Make your content shareable. This has of course many benefits for you, because this boosts the algorithm and more people will see it. For example, on YouTube, if YouTube sees that people are sharing your video, they will show it to more people. They will promote your video. Same on TikTok, same on Instagram, same on any platform. When those platforms see that your content is being shared, they start promoting that content more and more. And of course, if people are sharing your content with your friends, you will get more followers, more subscribers, more views, and more everything, right? So your goal is always that people start sharing your content. And I want to give you 5 tips how to make your content shareable. The first tip is that talk about trending topics. For example, regulations. I've noticed that often when there is regulations coming from the US or China or some other big countries, everybody's talking about it. You know, it's some trending topic. So when you create a video about that, people can easily share. Or some big crypto purchases. Somebody buys, for example, NFT for millions of dollars, or somebody transfers Bitcoin worth $100 million on the blockchain, or this kind of big things. It's usually trending, or anything else that you can see people are talking about. The chances are that if you create content about it, it will be shared. Tell interesting stories. They don't need to be from your life. You can also tell other people's stories, because then people will start talking with themselves like, wow, did you hear about this story? And they're like, wow, sounds interesting. And then they will show your video or your Instagram post, and you know, this kind of stories, they make people talk to each other and then they want to share it. And then add some humor in your videos, because when you make people smile or laugh, they are much more likely to share that type of content. And of course, they are much more likely to smash up the like, which also boosts the algorithm. And fourth, share your opinions, because that makes people to talk. If you are like a person who doesn't share opinions and you are like, you know, you are not very direct, you know, sometimes it doesn't work so well on social media. But if you directly say your opinions, and sometimes maybe even a little bit controversial opinions, but if you boldly say your own opinions, that usually makes people talk and they are sharing to their friends like, whoa, look what is this person talking about, or wow, see, this person thinks that Bitcoin is going to the moon, or whatever, you know, whatever is the opinion, like, it makes people people talk, people are more likely to share it instead of it's like so like a gray, like you are not really saying anything, you are just in a boring way showing, you know, that kind of content doesn't usually work, you know. Give your opinions. Some people may hate you for that, right? You will sometimes get haters, especially if you get a lot of followers, but on the other hand, you will also get those raving fans. You will think like, wow, your content is the best, and they want to share it to everybody. And that brings us to our fifth point, is that appeal to your audience's values. For example, if you are creating Bitcoin and crypto content, you can say, share this content with your friends to increase Bitcoin and crypto adoption. You can explain that we are in this together, and we are together trying to make a world a better place by helping everybody to use Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to provide this freedom of money for everybody. So if you are on the same mission, smash up the like and share this with your friends who doesn't yet know about Bitcoin. You know, this kind of simple call to actions, because when you say it out loud, people are much more likely to take it. If you don't say it, people are not so likely to do that, right? Sometimes it's good to say directly, for example, click a share button, share this with your friends, and you can even specify, share with a friend who doesn't yet know about Bitcoin, or share this with a friend who wants to buy Bitcoin. Then your viewer may think about, aha, I actually know somebody who has been talking to me about Bitcoin. Then they will share your content with them. So it's always good to specify. One powerful way to increase your conversions is of course leverage Binance campaigns. Limited times offers, they create the scarcity and people take more action. When they feel like they are going to lose something if they don't act now, then they are more likely to act. Limited time offers are one of the most powerful marketing strategies in the whole world. They simply work. Let me show you a few examples from Binance campaigns. If you watched the previous classes, you remember Binance announcements here, and if you are wondering how to find this, you simply type on Google Binance announcements, you click the first one here and latest activities. Here you will see, and I have picked for you a couple of examples to show you how you could promote these to your audience. The first step is of course choose something that is relevant for your audience, something that your audience would love. First, I want to show you this dual investment promotion, 30,000 BUSD to be shared. The reason I want to show you this because I hadn't tried myself dual investment before, but then I received an email a couple of months ago. They had a similar promotion. They say that 30,000 BUSD to be shared, and then they explained if you invest minimum amount of BNB or BTC, then you can participate in this. So I was like, hey, I have been thinking about joining this dual investment, but I never felt too enthusiastic about it. But when they gave this kind of special promotion, I was like, hey, I have been thinking about this, and now they give me special incentive. Why wouldn't I try it always? And that's probably how some people in your audience might be thinking. They might be thinking, this sounds interesting, this dual investment, I'm not sure. But then you say 30,000 BUSD to be shared, and you explain how it works, how to get started, and you explain what kind of special bonuses people can get. For example, in this special campaign, there was all users who subscribed to any dual investment products during the promotion period with the minimum total subscription amount of $300 equivalent will equally share 30,000 BUSD. Then you show your audience that you need to sign up now during these dates. You show the dates, you explain that people need to act fast because if they don't, they are going to miss out. And I'm sure you will see more people signing up when they get this kind of special promotions. Here is another example, Binance monthly special task promotion, 50,000 BUSD to be shared. The reason I wanted to show you here is that they have a couple of different tasks here. It says all users who complete at least 2 of the 7 tasks below during the promotion period will be eligible to split 45,000 BUSD token vouchers. So here they have 7 different tasks and users need to complete only 2 out of 7. So this can be good for many people because let's say some people in your audience, they would like to do the first one, but then the second and the third they don't seem interesting for them, but then the fourth one is. So you can see that people in your audience, they can find something that is interesting for them because Binance has so many different kind of products and so many different kind of benefits. So here your audience can choose something relevant for them. And often in these Binance promotions, I have noticed that there is a promotion A, promotion B, sometimes even promotion C. So there are a couple of different incentives for people to join. So you simply show these things to your audience and you underline the urgency that they need to act now, and then of course that they get something more, they get some extra, they get some bonuses and rewards. You explain all of this to them and they will sign up. Alright, if you follow all of these things, you are surely going to get lots of signups over the time course, especially if you stay consistent. Let's say now you get dozens of people, hundreds of people, even thousands of people to sign up to Binance through your link. What to do now? What to do next? You need to get them start using Binance products, because signing up is not enough. That's just the first part. The second part is to educate your referrals, because that will bring higher chances that they will start taking action and they become active Binance users. Because that's only when you start earning commissions. First, you get them to sign up through your link, and second, you make them active Binance users. Two parts. This class was dedicated for getting your audience to sign up, but the next class, number 6, will be dedicated for helping your referrals to become active users on Binance. So make sure that you watch the classes 6 and 7 really carefully. But before that, class 5 project is to get 30 new registrations over a 1-month period. I'm 100% sure that you can do this when you start creating content and you follow the steps in this class. You can even watch this class again and take notes to make sure that you apply these things, because I know that there was a lot of information, a lot of knowledge based on years of experience. So I'm sure that it will be helpful if you watch this class again and apply some of those things that we have discussed with you in this class. And I want to encourage you that every piece of content you create is a win, because even if you wouldn't get lots of signups, always you get more data that helps you to create even better content and serve your audience even better. Every piece of content that you create is a victory. And you and me, my friend, see you soon in the classes number 6 and 7.